Hi, this is Angela DeWitt, and this is my unit overview for my website that I created for my 7th grade World History class on the Renaissance. This is my home page, and on my home page, I've included all of the standards. I started with the Ohio New Learning Standards for Social Studies, and then I decided to list all of the activities that I have for this unit and then put the standards underneath. So I have all the ISTE student standards for each assignment, and then I've included the ISTE teacher standards for the entire unit. So all of those are listed here on the home page. Across the top, I have all of my different assignments. I decided to set up my website as kind of like a module-based website. We are a one-to-one district, so a lot of the things that we do are on the computer, and we are always looking for ways to keep that information organized during our units so that everything is all in one place. So this just seemed like a natural fit for this website. We always start with a pre-assessment for each of our units, and for this school year, we've actually done a Pear Deck. The students love these. For a Pear Deck, the students actually will log on to a website that the teacher has set up. For mine, I've placed up on the smartboard. The students will go to this website and type in the session code. I will then lead the pre-assessment through each question, and the students will answer the questions as they are presented. It's automatically graded, and it does offer the ability to do a variety of questions. They are able to do multiple choice, short answer, agree or disagree, and they even have drawing questions where the students are asked to draw their answers. They really do enjoy this activity, so we included that as a pre-assessment. The next assignment is for Marco Polo and the Silk Road. I've included the I CAN statements here for this assignment. For this one, the students will read 3 articles about Marco Polo and his travels, and then they have to decide and write a persuasive argument on whether they feel Marco Polo was a great explorer or a famous fraud. So they'll have to write a paragraph and include 2 quotes or pieces of evidence from the readings to support their position. I included a separate blog page here, which is where they'll post their answer, and then they will have to respond to 2 other students' responses in the class. Again, they must say why they agree or disagree with the student and include 2 pieces of evidence from the readings to support their position. I've also included a rubric down here at the bottom so that the students know what they are being graded on. Here is the blog. So I again have the directions off to the side here. And then for my next activity, we'll talk about Michelangelo and the Sistine Chapel. Again, I have the I CAN statements here. The students will go to a website called Michelangelo Art for Kids, where they will write 2 paragraphs summarizing what they learned. They'll have to write about his life, his artwork, and his impact on the Renaissance. They'll then go to the Sistine Chapel website and take a virtual tour. It'll actually give them a guided tour, and a tour guide will give them information about a variety of places in the Sistine Chapel. As they take this guided tour, they will have to answer these questions as they take the tour. Again, they will have to, again, the rubric is at the bottom so that the students know exactly what they're being graded on. The next assignment is one of my favorites. It's about Da Vinci and the Mona Lisa. The students will download a keynote that we've created that talks about the famous painting. As they're going through that keynote, they'll actually be filling in a note page, and the file for that is included here. At the end of that keynote, there are 2 videos that they can watch to learn more about the painting. The actual activity is titled A Modern Day Mona Lisa. The students will actually take the original painting of the Mona Lisa and change her somehow to fit into the 21st century. So I have all the steps listed over here to the right. They will answer questions about the new version of their painting. They'll actually then save an image of the Mona Lisa along with any other images that they plan on including in their picture. We tell them that they'll have to open those images in preview. They'll have to select the lasso tool, which will allow them to cut out each one of their pieces, which they'll then paste together on the actual Mona Lisa painting, and then they'll paste it into a Pages document. Finally, they'll have to write one paragraph that describes their new Mona Lisa painting, and they'll have to use the questions above to explain their reasonings for what they changed about their original painting. Again, I have a rubric here to show them what they'll be graded on, and I've included some Mona Lisa examples from the past. The next activity is on Martin Luther. I again have listed the I Can statement here. The students will be going to a website called PlayPosit, which used to be known as Educanon. We've already created accounts, so they'll actually log in using their email and their password, and there will be a video in this account waiting for them titled Martin Luther and the Reformation. As they watch this video, the video will actually stop and ask them questions. They will have to answer the multiple choice or short answer questions before they are allowed to continue on and finish the video. This video is also automatically graded other than the short answers, which I will have to go back in and grade them. So and finally is our Renaissance Erasma project. Again, I have the I Can statement there. An Erasma is an augmented reality where the students will actually create their own 3D image, which can be scanned using their computers or their phones, which will then teach them something about a section of the Renaissance. So first of all, the students actually have to create an iMovie. We've done these throughout the year, so everyone knows already how to do this. Their iMovie must be 2 minutes in length and include pictures and a voiceover explaining any topic in the Renaissance. They'll then save that iMovie to their desktop, although they have to save one picture aside that they will not use in their iMovie, and that's called a trigger image. I then give them the directions on how to create an account for Erasma. They'll need to create their own channel, and then it goes on to tell them how to input the trigger image, the overlay, and once again their iMovie will be uploaded to this trigger image. They'll also create a QR code which will be formatted on the Pages document with the Erasma, and those we can actually hang up. So on the day that the students can actually walk around and view these, they'll just take their smartphone with the QR reader and Erasma already downloaded to it, and they'll just scan each student's trigger image and their video will automatically be playing in 3D. I have included the rubric here. Finally, we will do a post-assessment. Kahoot is an online assessment tool. We are able to input our own questions, or you may use pre-made quizzes. The students love this website. So we can go to Kahoot, they'll type in the PIN number off the smartboard, and they'll actually answer the questions as they're presented. Again, this assessment is automatically graded. And finally, I have embedded my unit survey here, so if you wouldn't mind taking a few minutes and letting me know what you think about my website. Thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing your feedback.